Welcome to Big Ten Basketball, presented by TikTok. Here from Assembly Hall in Bloomington, Indiana, Wisconsin heads on the road to take on the Hoosiers. Do so home today at Maryland, at Minnesota, and home for Michigan State to finish it out. We're underway from Assembly Hall. James Brading, Doug Sermons, Kevin Brill, our officials. Wisconsin controls it, and will use this experienced starting unit to try to get in front early. Coming off the win over Maryland a week ago, a full week off after the 74-70 victory. Corral on the outside.
And I'm really curious to see if Indiana can guard their man a little bit better. They're chunky. Indiana has to be better defensively here tonight.
It feels like defense is going to be a huge benchmark for both these teams as Renew couldn't control it initially. Gets it back, sees Mbako cutting to the rim for the first bucket.
It's one of those 50-50 plays, right?
Meanwhile, Wisconsin this year 14-0 when they hold their opponents to 70 or fewer. Renew is trailing. Instead, it's Ware inside. Good position on Corral and the bucket.
Well, he did his work early there. Pushed Steven Corral right up that lane line. Malik Renew, he looks a little bit woozy. He got drilled in the face, was late coming down, but nice post up from Khalil Ware.
Looked like he might have been holding his throat, Renew, on the way back down the floor. Corral post up opportunity, spins baseline, gets to the rim and explodes.
Well, if you're going to go up on Steven Corral with a nice quick spin.
Indiana plays these two big men, Renew and Ware, really the bulk of their scoring, although Mbako has been aggressive, and that has earned him a trip to the line. This time down the floor, it's going to go on AJ. It's been a struggle for IU. Mbako is their best shooter at tight matchup.
And this is one of those matchups for Indiana where you look at Ware.
The patience, couldn't bank it home. Good defense by Ware, and Galloway will take it the other way.
Well, you don't see Corral go to that running hook often. That's the shot blocking ability of Khalil Ware affecting the shot.
Ware comes down and puts it in. Walked in by Tyler Wall. Wall 18-6 in the win over Maryland. Great guard, said he wasn't concerned about the week off. They took one day off, then had two practices, another day off, two more practices. Hepburn, the seas parted, and he takes full advantage.
But that's like the Ace Baldwin drives right down the middle of the lane. I'm talking the F-150, the F-450.
Good horsepower. That's what Hepburn brings. Ware inside for two more.
Boy, that's just for Indiana. But you can just feel the tension on some of these three-point shots. The Hoosiers 0 for 2 early. Last 4 games shooting just 22% from 3.
And in their last 2, a combined 6 for 36 from 3. Nice pass side of 3 for IU so far tonight. They hold the 4-point lead. Hepburn bounce it, knocked away by Ware. Recovered by Storr. 16 to shoot.
Khalil Ware has been active here early. He's been locked in and engaged.
Wall, leave it. Oh, great cut and finish for John Black.
Buckets just like that. Indiana's got to be aware. He is a terrific cutter.
Renew in a crowd, kick it. Cups thought about it. Drive, dish, swing. Renew, open for 3.
That's a big shot from Malik Renew. He has scored in the last 2. 0 for 8. Mitchell can make those there. Indiana's been switching a lot of these screening actions here.
Galloway the spin and a reload for Mbako. Averaging 11.5 points per game, but 15 in his last 11. Ware just forces himself inside. Add 2. Wall the other way. Leave it. Asijan. Great shooter, but doesn't take that one. Wall aggressive, spins, can't score. Corral back in there, tap it, Johnson picks it up ahead, Galloway ahead of the pack for the deuce. And there's energy back at Assembly Hall. Klesmit working on the 6th-year senior Johnson. Blackwell fires, book it, a 3.
Boy, Wisconsin really missed him. You have to stop the ball. You've got to make Indiana prove that they can make some of these jumpers.
Around the horn, Klesmit, a 3.
He can make them. It's Klesmit bouncing back against Maryland with 16 points. The 3 prior, just 5 of 27 from the field. But Indiana understands how hot he can get at 26 in the first meeting.
Galloway attacks, leaves, Ware in a crowd, got it, and 1. But it's Ilver. They just confused the numbers 22-35. With confidence on the floor, steps back for another tray. No, not that time. Too strong, and Ware pulls in his 4th rebound. Galloway will run the show, leading the team 4.3 assists per game. What a perfect pass, Leal.
Wingspan.
Storr couldn't find any daylight working against Mbako. Now it's Wall inside, just forcing himself to his spot to the free throw line. Nice job by Tyler Wall. Just to the team in field goal percentage, shooting it at 68% from the charity stripe. Klesmit, Hepburn, and Winter. Indiana with Johnson, Ware, Leal, Walker, and Mbako as we approach 8 minutes to play in this first half. Indiana shooting a staggering 64% from the floor. Johnson, pull up, pop, money.
All over this game on both ends. He's affected shots at the rim. He's been effective driving it. He's rolled. He's just done a little bit of everything, and now trying to work out on Steven Crowl on the post.
And he's just too strong in the paint, right? He's gone without a single personal foul so far in the first 13 minutes of this game. Crowl looking to back him down. Going right at Ware, up and under for 2.
Nice move there by Steven Crowl. He's got a variety of things he can go to, and Kel'el Ware trying to challenge, but that up and under. Good footwork by Crowl to kind of find a lane to score it.
Ware! Drill!
Looks around the rim, and Kel'el Ware's presence has altered them both.
They're looking for Ware. Riding the hot hand. He check. He's scorching hot.
Steven
Mbako and Cups. There's Hepburn for Wisconsin.
I have to think the Badgers going to look to go to the rim. Penn State did that when Ware was out of the game, and there's the dribble drive, and you just don't have the same level of rim protection.
What a great finish. Always a high impact. Greg Gard was laughing at the plus-minus from their last game because he was in the minus and he was as impactful and effective as anybody on the team. And Mbako can't hit. Sparks vacuums it in. Will go to the free throw line.
Because he does struggle here.
This to a 14-point lead, and does. Try to put an end to a 4-game losing streak. Wisconsin has been dreadful on the road. They've lost their last 4 Big Ten road games. Nice pump fake, and Crowl just floats it in.
Well, Galloway, it's just one of his last 14, and those are good looks. It's halfway down. He's got to feel like there's a lid on that thing right now.
Crowl gives it up. Klesmit with 8 to shoot. Right back to Crowl inside against Sparks. They like the matchup. Sparks so strong. Crowl so crafty.
Wow. Move from Steven Crowl. Has that ability to go right or left jump hook.
Indiana, by the way, 4 or 5 at the free throw line as Johnson. Oh, knocks down the 3.
This is a guy that has not played the last 6 games and has come in, picked his spots, made a jumper, and now knocks down the triple.
Hepburn going right back at him, finds some daylight, and he draws the contact, puts it through. Chucky Hepburn, so slippery. 16.3 a game.
You also look at Tyler Wall on the bench with 2.
Storr has it at the top, 20 to shoot. Hepburn, shimmy, shake, baseline attack, kick it, Klesmit, 3-ball, pure.
A really wise play there by Chucky Hepburn, feeling that Ware's back in the game. I've drawn defenders. I've got.
In this first half, Indiana looking as strong as they have in weeks. And Johnson turns it over. Hepburn, lob it over the defense. Storr just lines it in. Man, you just hold your breath.
Gonna crack that.
They hurry. Ware thought about it. Jab and drive. Ware long strides. He's got it. The Ware tear continues.
Those count. I mean, Kel'el Ware, that's a heck of a move. Well, that was a missed opportunity.
Back to a 7-point IU lead. It's a career high 20 points for half for Kel'el Ware. Hepburn with 6, trying to lob it inside. Crowl with a tough catch, goes up. Oh, rejected. Walker recovered, and Klesmit floats it in to end the first half. What a sequence by both teams. And Wisconsin pulls within 5. Combined 439 starts between the 5 of them in college. 163 combined starts for this Indiana group. Spin to the baseline, and Mbako for 2.
It's been more.
Klesmit had that last bucket, final seconds of the first half. 8 to shoot now for Crowl. He's got the mismatch against Galloway. And oh, Kel'el Ware met him at the summit. Klesmit for 3, silences the crowd.
What awareness.
Hepburn, one of the peskiest defenders in the Big Ten, especially at his position. Renew Spun into a double team, and oh, he squeezed it in anyway.
Good to see him get it going here in the second half. Sat with a lot of those that first with 2 fouls. He has lived in foul trouble. That put him on the floor.
Dump off for Wall, and he just muscles through Renew, who tried not to pick up another foul.
It's another guy who sat a lot of that first half. Loves that right hand, loves getting to the other side. Reverse layup.
Galloway bounce it on the pocket, and Renew with a catch and finish.
He really extended that forearm.
Klesmit, attack mode. Can't bank it home. Rebound squirts to Renew. Running with Ware. Galloway fins the lane. Back to Renew, and he's fouled.
You give it up on the fast break, you're going to get it back.
Go down of late is going to come in to spell him. See how long Wall stays on the bench with the 3 fouls. Renew second half, but they haven't gotten to him offensively yet. Let's see what Wisconsin does with him still on the floor. Drive and kick. Klesmit, pump, drive, kick it again. Extra, store, spin, and score.
It's got to be. Has lost a little bit of that confidence, but the talent on display on the dribble drive.
Mbako from deep. Sticks a 3-ball. Threes starting to fall for Indiana. They're 5 for 10. Hepburn up and under, corkscrews it through. Just fit matchup tonight. The freshman Cubs really struggled with some of the pressure from Hepburn in the first matchup. This time he goes right at him, stops on a dime, and puts it in.
Playing under control, coming to a jump stop, letting Hepburn fly by. Some of a response there, under control by Gabe Cupps.
Corral's been quiet himself. Gilmore thought about it. Store will take it and make it.
Mike Woodson, the level of turnover here in Bloomington has certainly hurt the program.
7 to shoot now for Galloway. Lob it up. Ware slams it down. Gilmore stays out there. Store off the screen. Has found his touch in the second half. Aggressive take to the rim.
Yes, just right through the chest there of Malik Renew. Knocks him back.
Chance for Renew. Floats it up. Too strong. Pops off to Blackwell. Now he's running with a 3-on-2. Leave it. Hepburn. 3-ball. Cash.
Maybe Chucky Hepburn is starting to find that jumper, that right wing.
Now Hepburn, the second Badger into double figures. He's got 10, and this is a 1-possession game. Indiana led by as many as 15 in the first half. Galloway floats it through.
Loves that little floater with the drop coverage shoot around. They were active digging out of the post.
Klesmit exploded, had 20 straight points at one point in the first matchup of these two teams. Blackwell, aggressive. Nice spin through. High or take the lead here. Klesmit bumped, kick. Blackwell drives on Mbako and gets the roll. John Blackwell, too tough.
Boy, he's letting McKenzie
home. Different implications in that one than we had here tonight. And we're back to action with 10 minutes to play in a tie ball game. Galloway, hook it. Johnson thought about it. 7 to shoot on Hepburn. Drives, can't finish, but a foul.
So the paint and make something happen out of the backcourt.
Burn, Blackwell, Klesmit, Corral, and after an unexpected delay, they've come back from 15 down, looking to pull in front here. Wall, the back down on Renew. Wall muscling his way in, can't find space until he does. Response, Ware was unstoppable in the first half. How does a delay like that impact somebody who's been in rhythm? Now Johnson can't hit the 3. Renew sucks it in and puts it through.
Boy, Renew had great position down there.
And now we're getting close to winning time. Klesmit attacks on Galloway. Stops, feeds. Hepburn with 12. Steps back for the 3. Yes, sir!
There you got it. Xavier Johnson and makes one of the bigger three-pointers of the ball game.
Hepburn has hit some big shots as mentioned. Continues to produce, as does Renew. Coming alive in this second half to bring his team.
Renew just went right at him.
12.6 rebounds for Renew to go with a 22-10 game from Khalil Ware. Looking for Crowell inside. Good position on Galloway, and he banks it home.
But that's Chucky Hepburn just recognizing that even though I've
Turnovers the entire first half, they already have 5 in the first 13 minutes of the second half.
I like that Hepburn has looked more for his own offense here over the last 3.
Oh, lob it up. Where? Can't finish, but he's fouled.
Great, be a very challenging guard for Steven Crowell.
Eye-popping for the big man. 6 minutes to play from Bloomington. Wisconsin trying to win their first road game in 5 tries in the Big Ten. Indiana trying to put an end to a 4-game losing streak, and Hepburn is just forcing the issue.
He's got some blood in the water there with Anthony Leal. He is going right.
15 points now for the point guard. A.J. Storr will check in next dead ball. Galloway. Flip it. Mbako. 3-ball. Bullseye!
Got a good look at it. He relocated top of the key, and Anthony Leal got caught watching Chucky Hepburn.
Galloway bounce it. Oh, what a finish! Anthony Walker. Bully for it right back. Trapped. Leaves it. Storr. Wall likes the matchup with Walker. Now it's Storr going to attack mode. Stops. Pops. He sticks it.
I mean, those count right there. Anthony Walker switches off, and he's got a pretty good spot there on the contest. It's better offense from A.J. Storr.
Galloway, lob it towards the rim. Where? Oh! How did he do it?
Foul trouble, he stays on the floor. He's got a ton of ability.
Shoots at just 64% at the stripe on the year. Gives his team a 3-point lead with 3 minutes remaining. Storr, step back 3. Oh, yeah! Hasn't seen it enough this season, and he said the inexperience is the main reason. Going up against one of the most experienced teams in both the Big Ten and the country. Hepburn has been in these moments so many times. Inside for Wall, the hook goes down.
What a duck in there on Anthony Walker by Tyler Wall to get that position, and then when he gets to his left shoulder and a clean look with his right hand, it's pretty much game over.
Wisconsin pushes back in front. Renew set to check in next dead ball. Galloway finds his space and responds.
Galloway has been so good in that middle pick and roll, just taking what the defense has given. When Ware's been open, he's fed him. When it's been his time to get to his floater, he's done that too.
Crowd on its feet. 90 seconds, just about 93 seconds. Anthony Walker back on the floor, as opposed to Mbako. Storr attacking on Renew with 4 fouls. Hepburn now with 10. Hepburn on Galloway. The cross, the kick, Wall, the pump.
Leave your feet there.
Hepburn to Wall. Just got it off, but can't get it to go.
What a contest, though, by Khalil Ware. Anthony Walker makes a mistake. He goes for that Tyler Wall head fake, but Khalil Ware...
107 to play. Tie ball game. Galloway looking inside for Renew. Can't find him initially. Got him on the repost. Renew. Wall can't move him. Renew forced it in. And a foul.
That's his 5th foul.
The team's leading scorer. Klesmit on the other end, working on Leo. Klesmit likes the matchup, ran into a double, nearly traveled. Storr a 3. No. Long rebound. Wall looked for it, but it's going the other way.
Oh, Trey Galloway, what an effort play right there to keep Tyler Wall from securing that off. The problem is I don't think either of these guys are good options. I'd foul Galloway.
Galloway has really struggled at the line of late. They get it over to Leal. Leal is going to be trapped right away here. He just gets rid of it in Mbako, and he's fouled. They will call it on the floor. A huge wave off there. 1-1 for Mbako, an 80% shooter. And has struggled from 3, 8 of 23. Big ones from the freshman. 2-possession game. Storr over the Wall, and he's fouled. Indiana's got many fouls to give here. Just the 4th team foul. See how Mike Woodson elects to play it with all those fouls to give. Wall goes right to the rim, goes right into Ware. How fitting that he would get the stop. Did they get the timeout? No, it was out of bounds. Leal tried to call for that time. Mike Woodson is incensed on the sideline, and it was
Motioning with his hands for the time.
get it in Crowell. Right back to Hepburn. Can't hit the three. Store the rebound. Going the other way. Loose ball foul on Store. Free throws for IU.
Hepburn got a pretty good look, and Store comes in there. A little shove in the back.
This was the timeout not granted, so Wall misses here. Let's see, was Leal on the baseline? And he missed the free throw. We'll take another look in a minute. Still a 4-point game. Klesmit looking for three. No! Hepburn the rebound, retreats. Is he gonna get it off? He does, but it's well too late. And